Hey guys, and welcome to part 3 of my Harley Quinn Birds of Prey how-to videos. So this video is going to be about the jacket. So do you ever have those moments in cosplay where you just completely kick yourself? I definitely had one of those moments with the jacket. So last year around this time when all the promo shots came out, I still wasn't sure if I was planning on cosplaying her, but just out of curiosity I looked up and did my research on the jacket that she wears, found the designer, found that she was still making the jackets, and found that it was a pretty affordable, a really affordable price. But even at the price that it was, I still wasn't sure that I was going to cosplay this version. So I turned down the opportunity to get it from the designer, which is really upsetting. And now she's not making them anymore. But but it's all good. I'm trying to stay on the positive side here. I started doing my research and I found that Hot Topic is the company that makes the best replica, in my opinion, in terms of the plastic vest part and the stitching on it and the details. So I really liked that aspect of the jacket. And also the confetti sleeves are pretty decent. They're just a little too sparse for my taste. But anyway, I got the Hot Topic jacket and here it is. It kind of smells weird. But yeah, but it's super nice. It's by Her Universe. And honestly, at first I was just gonna keep it as is because the sleeves are super cute already. But like I said, I just wanted to make them a little bit more puffy. So I am going to be working on it and adding all the right accurate color mylar fringes that Michelle used. Pretty much adding it underneath these layers already. So it's going to look extra poofy and just the way I want it. The size I got is small and it fits me perfectly. So when I received it, all the fringe was like super curly. I don't know if you can see that, but like all the fringe is curled. So I tried to steam it a bit. It looks a lot straighter than it was, but it's still not perfectly straight. So I'm about to go to the party store to pick up my fringe that I'm gonna need. And before I did that, I completely planned out all the colors that I would need and how much of each color so that I didn't overbuy anything. Because for some reason, plastic doorway fringe is like randomly really expensive. I don't know why. So it's best to only buy what you absolutely need. So the colors that I'm going to be needing are teal, a dark teal green, iridescent white, silver, red, dark blue, pink, and gold, and caution tape. And then I wrote down how much of each I would need. Yeah, that took me a long time to figure out how much I would need because I was like, I gotta figure this out now because I know I'm gonna be at the store like, but how much do I get? Like, I don't want that. And basically what I'm gonna be doing is putting 4 layers of my own added fringe, and then I'm gonna be trimming everything because hers only has 4 layers of the fringe and this one has like 6 or something crazy. It's gonna just make it a little bit more accurate. And yeah, I'm really, really excited to start work on it and see what I could find at the store. So let's go! So I'm about to go to the party store, 2 party stores actually, to check if they have the right color fringe for my jacket. It just so happened to be like a snowstorm today and it took me like half an hour to clean out the car. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna go see what they have. Wish me luck. Okay, so I'm here at the party store. And I did all the calculations of how many inches of each color I would need. So I'm just trying to like calculate which ones I would need out of these. So I found like silver and gold and iridescent white. But these are the only colors that they have. So I'm kind of like screwed. I have to go to like the other party store and hope that they have the colors. What colors do you have? Okay, is it like a bold white or is it more of like an iridescent white? Okay. Alright, I might stop by for the red. Okay, thank you. Alright, so I just got back from the store and they didn't have like 4 of the colors that I needed. Pretty much they only had silver, gold, iridescent white. I'll show you. So I only had time to go to one store today. Probably gonna check out the second party store tomorrow. I had called them, as you saw, and they said that they only had red, so we're just gonna pick up the red at that store and then probably buy the rest online. Anyway, this is what I picked up. Here's the gold one. This is the door curtain because for the gold I only needed 48 inches. And then I got this table skirt thing of silver. So this one is like 144 inches long. And then for the iridescent white, I bought these two tassels. Well, it comes with 10. So it's these, and they're just a little bit wide, so I'm going to be snipping each one into 2. Okay, so it's like this. Perfect. So I'll just cut this in half down the middle, and then I'll use 2 per row. So yeah, that's that. That's all I got for now. I'm gonna probably start work on it and see what I can do with what I have right now. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so to start, I am taking a chalk pastel and just numbering each section off. I wanted 4 visible layers of fringe, and the jacket had 8 sections of black, so it worked out that I just numbered them each twice. So anyway, I'm starting here with the iridescent white fringe, and I cut out a section and I'm just going to be gluing it down with my hot glue gun. This was really the wrong way to go about starting it though, because I put it on top. It's a lot easier and better if you start at the bottom and then work your way up. So I'm just cutting that tassel thing in half and then gluing it on again. And I'm using this handy tool to press down the glue so that I don't burn myself. So now I'm gluing down the gold one. I noticed that some of the fringes would melt and some of them didn't. So I think it just depends what they're made of. The silver and gold were melting. It was a little bit scary, but I just kept on working anyway. See how I should have started at the bottom, because now I have to lift up the iridescent white fringe. And I noticed that pretty quickly, but it was already too late, so. So now I'm just trimming each layer. So this is layer 4, and I'm just trimming it to match the length of that layer. So now I'm working on layer 3, and you can see me lining up the silver to the gold and making it the same length. And now I'm cutting the iridescent white fringe pieces in half because they were a little bit thicker than the rest. I have no idea why. Alright, so here's what it's looking like so far. As you can see, obviously this side is the side that I worked on, and that side is how it came. The fringe that I've added is silver, gold, and the iridescent white. And I tried to do it in 4 layers because hers only has 4 layers of fringe and you can visibly see the cuts. It's still a work in progress because I'm missing 4 colors. For the others, I'm probably going to order them online. But I'm really happy with how it's looking so far. As you can see, it's a lot more full. Just gotta keep at it. It's a long process, but it's totally worth it because I'm really liking how it's looking. Okay, so I just got my 2 final things that I needed for the jacket. It should be both my fringes in here, and this is the caution tape. I hope they packed both the fringes together. Oh, no, it's only the blue! And here's the caution tape. Is it normally that big? I don't know. And it's only the blue! I was supposed to get the pink one too. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's coming a bit later with a different delivery guy? I don't know. Alright, so the pink one just came. I opened it. It's a little bit lighter than I thought it was going to be. So they definitely looked darker in the photos, but that's okay. I kind of like that kind of pastel look. And I just was testing how the caution tape would look cut, and it looks pretty good. Okay, back to work. So now I'm cutting out the pink fringe. Starting at the bottom this time, measuring out the length, and then just gluing it down. And now I'm taking the caution tape on a cutting board and measuring out the length of it, and then cutting it with a sharp knife. And I found that this worked a lot better than with scissors. It was just a lot more clean and accurate. And it was also pretty satisfying, not gonna lie. Also, one thing to note is that the caution tape also melts with the hot glue. And now I'm going in with the blue. So each layer had different colors assigned to it, and I had planned that out in advance in my book. So not every layer had the same colors on it, just to kind of mix it up. And it also saves you a lot of fringe that way. I'm just trimming the ends a bit of the fabric fringe because for some reason that layer they were extending a little longer past the metallic fringe and it looked a bit weird. So I'm just measuring out my caution tape and cutting it in slices and putting 2 on each layer. Another thing to note is that by adding the fringe to the stretchy fabric of the sleeve, it actually ended up making the sleeve tighter. And if you're like me and you like things to be super comfortable, what I did is I ended up making darts type thing, like making vertical slices in the plastic so that the fabric has access to stretch if it needs to, if that makes sense. Alright, so the jacket is done. Here is it in its completion. I am so happy with it. It was definitely painstakingly difficult, but so worth it in the end, and I'm so pleased with how it looks. I don't know why, but this side came out like a little bit better in terms of like the layering that I tried to achieve. I think it's because I did this side first and I did it kind of the wrong way. Like I started at the top as opposed to starting at the bottom, and it just kind of messed me up a lot. But I might go in and like trim a few pieces on that side just to kind of make it look a bit more layered. But I mean, other than that, I'm really happy with it. It's so much more puffy and full now, and just overall looks a lot more accurate, I find. So let me do a fast little try on to show you. Alright, so here it is on me. As you can see, it's rather noisy. I love the way the pieces fall and you can see the metallic fringe now. And I love the way it looks so much more full. Yeah, so that's it guys. If this tutorial helped you at all in any way, give me a shout out. I'd love to see it. Don't forget that I have other Harley videos up on the channel. I did how I made my shorts and I also did how I made my wig. So if you're interested in that, I'll put the links. And if you already watched all three, well then this is the end, I'm afraid. But thanks for watching and good luck with your cosplays. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!